It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And these fans could not be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has kind of captured the entire public's imagination, and the level of enthusiasm, man, is off the chart.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Shot clock at 5. The shot that time, not on target. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one's good, Maxey. And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Holiday inside the line. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Pass to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Back to Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee. Takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. And here in the first. And stolen by Thibault. To the left wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Connaughton to the inside. Takes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Thibault in the corner. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Bucks trail by 3. And here is Antetokounmpo. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
The 76ers making a switch here. Here's Connaughton. His last outing, he had 18 points. The long distance 3 is buried. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Embiid. Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside, really utilize that size. And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Now, here's Maxey. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
First free throw is good. Good on both. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Maxey's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Philadelphia. Here's Matthews. And Matthews throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players." I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Free throw, no good for Drummond. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Back to Thibault. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. Thibault's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Back to Allen. Bible sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Hood hits the bucket.
And how about the strength shown there? By Rodney Hood, he has that great frame and he shrugs off the defense that time.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks trail by 8. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And for Middleton, he is not the primary ball handler, but great, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Aston Yang. The rebound by Holiday. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Middleton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers leading by 8. And Curry, here we go. Here's Niang. Offensive rebound. And stay with the play, Harris.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Middleton right side. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Middleton left side. It's Allen on the wing. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
6 on the shot clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Middleton for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee. Curry is inside. .50 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Curry with the steal. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Curry is inside. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. And Embiid throws it down.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Embiid inside. And they double up Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another three for Philadelphia.
Working tirelessly on the stroke. Tobias Harris trying to find consistency with that shot.
On the wing, Holiday. And Antetokounmpo inside. And yes, it's good. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to made them a lot better, guys.
You make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. Pass to Portis. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Over in the corner, Allen. Off target with his 3.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
In the corner, Drummond with it. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Deflects the pass. Matthews with the steal. Holiday left side. Nobody near Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Pass to Embiid. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And with Jrue Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Jrue being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
Kick out to Giannis. And Holiday, here we go. And the shot goes in. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Middleton for 3. It's good from long range. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
They kick it out. It's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks trail by 10. Hill deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Maxey. And it's Thibault in the corner. And here's Harris from the arc. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Harris. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Chris Middleton.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck. He's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Puts the move on. And Embiid finishes inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. He takes it in. On the wing, Harris. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. It's blocked. And he gets it back. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half. Timeout called, the Bucks. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try to deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Giannis left side. Allen outside. Over in the corner, Portis. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Kicks it out to Allen. Got a piece of it. Pass to Portis. Allen outside. There's the three. Another.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Bucks trail by 21. Middleton for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Back to Reed. Giannis with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And good that time.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Fade away. Embiid, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Over in the corner, Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Free throw, good, Portis. And Portis drains both of them. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Matthews. Fires from 14. No good there.
Well, he's a bit of a tweener defensively, but I like the effort there from Tobias.
So it's the 76ers winning.